Love, peace, and harmony, family. I am Cosmic Intelligence, here to serve humanity in secret love, abundance consciousness, peace, authenticity organically. Now let's get into this. Now today, let's talk about why, gosh, I don't forget everything already. I'm so happy inside. Why happiness is an inside job that you give to yourself. Now, for me, I always tell people, actually coming from a space of depression and a space of lack-minded concepts and a space of being almost becoming a victim of myself now, you know, and almost losing myself now. Because of doing the shadow work and tapping into my heart space and giving the love that I was given to others onto myself, and healing in the process, being the masterpiece and the work in the progress at the same time, I ended up with the results of co-creating happiness within myself when I realized that I was the one that I was searching for. I was the one that needed to give the love to myself and all the joys and all the blissful states that I have within that just make me uniquely me now to myself. And when I started to realize, hey, happiness is a state you give to yourself, it comes from within yourself, and if you choose to give your power away or you choose to give your happiness away, then you are the one who was neglecting yourself to make others happy, because they couldn't do it for themselves now. And when I realized this for myself, I was like, well, because that was a rude awakening for me. And when I realized that I was free to co-create the reality that I want to live in and I want to be a part of, I wanted attracted to my life now, I started to have joyful, meaningful experiences with myself, and seeing that happening in my life now, and now every day I give happiness to myself now, like I came from a ride. I have a video up today what I made early on, and it talks about self-respect. Self-respect maximizes your integrity. If you want, you could take a look at that on my channel, and it's from riding and coming back into my space to do this live, and other times before that, I realized that it's only me alone can give happiness to myself. Like me, I ride with a pouch like that in the back there, always called a side bag or whatever, and I have my music in there while I ride. And I am not ever, when I'm riding with music, I am not ever bored now or still on my bike. I actually stand up and dance. Sometimes I dance, sometimes I bump my head, I rock the bike, and that is like creating happiness for myself. Now I get to enjoy riding and having fun rather than, when I see other riders, they either just stiff, like a stiff board just riding, going the way. They had a music on, but there's no aliveness to enjoying the ride now. And, I don't want to be like that. I want to, when I listen to the music, I want, if it makes me feel to flow and stand up and rock my waist or move my shoulders or bump my head, or, I do it. And not only in riding, sometimes I I go out walking or running, well, not running. If I'm running, I would probably slow down to do a little jig on the road, or if I'm walking, now you get me dancing. And I do that openly in public, and people tend to watch me like if I'm going crazy, like, "Psh, why are you doing that?" And, you know, I can tell you, most of them who are saying that is because they can't do it, or they're afraid to do it, or they're afraid to feed themselves now. They just head up the ass and they're stiff in the body, stiff in the mind, stiff in the self now, and they can't allow the true essence of the self to flow from themselves now. And when I realized that being myself was a hamburger to others who secretly desire to be free within themselves now, and I didn't have to hide my true identity, my free spiritness now. I just allowed my happiness to come through me organically, And it is for this beautiful souls I say to you today, you know, you create your happiness in your own way, and because we are who we are, and we don't hide our emotional states, the beauty of who we are now, free spirited in every way, free spoken in every way, have our integrity in every way, our self respect, our honor, our love, our divinity guiding us in every way intuitively. We are multidimensional and free to be who we came here to be, and that in itself is beautiful in reality, because you don't have to pretend and you don't have to fake who you truly be now, in both light and darkness now, balance in reality. And we have the power to change the trajectory every time something, someone, some space tries to take our happiness from us now. Other people ask me, "Girl, why you like this? You always smiling, or you always jolly, jolly, jolly." And I tell them, that is how I am. But there's another side to me that if you try to get between me and me, I unleash the beast that most people don't think is there now. So, and I protect my happiness with my untamed side when people try to fuck with me, So, it is for this we create happiness within ourselves. And to go about doing this, you have to know what it is you love to do, you know, what is your passions, what makes you smile, what makes you jolly, you know. You got to know this for yourself so that, you know, anytime you have something that tries to take you off of that joyfulness you behold within yourself, you always remember what to give yourself now, you know. And now I reach in a space where I don't give a fuck what anybody say about me, none of their opinions, nothing. So it really, really, really difficult to get me upset now, I just laugh at people now when they try to get me upset, when they try to do things to crowd my space now. I just laugh and say, well, whatever you think you're doing to yourself and not me, because I in a happy space now, you know. And it is for this I say to you, the beautiful souls, that regardless of going on outside yourself now, know that happiness is a space you create from within for yourself now. And I think that is what made me bounce back from a lot of things, you know, from overcoming a lot of things now. Understanding deeply that these things that were sent to destroy me will pass soon and I will regain me now because I know me. You know, I am the type of woman that will go to a wedding or a christening and after the meal and the DJ start to jam, I don't wait like other people to get on the dance floor. I already hit the dance floor and enjoying myself unapologetically, you know. I'm also the type of person that will enter a room and a dead space where people feel bored and have it lively, you know, and don't care about who in that space feels that I shouldn't do those things now, you know. So even at home here, when people jam their music out of their homes and I out the road here, I dance in the middle of the road, but everybody walking, running, cars passing, because I'm feeling myself now. And this is what it means to co-create happiness within yourself now. You know, it is a natural state within me now. It is organic within me to freely express what I love in my environment or what I love to do for myself, not to overflow with the abundance of happiness within myself now. And most of the time it's me having fun with me, you know. And if anybody is to engage that fun with me, they most likely are reflections like me, people who free spirited within themselves too. You know? So I say to you today, beautiful souls, because our 5D reality is based on freedom of expression, freedom of speech, freedom of love, freedom of authenticity with each other, freedom of joy, happiness that sparks our life and makes us feel alive in every present moment and allows us to transmute challenges, obstacles, anything that doesn't serve our reality, and being in alignment and sending out the highest vibrational frequency of happiness, authenticity, love, peace, unity, togetherness in every way. Giving unto ourselves our birthright, the love of the universe and Mother Earth in every way, balancing ourselves, co-creating happiness in joyful ways with ourselves, unapologetically, not giving a flying fuck with realities that does not serve our highest timeline, rebirthed in reality. Happiness aligned with the quantum field. I hope this was helpful to someone today, living in their pure, authentic state, happy in every way, because no one but you can give yourself happiness, and it's only you can take your happiness and give it away. And we're not doing that anymore, beautiful souls, because we have learned the art or mastered the art of being balanced in every way, being true to ourselves, happy, joyful, peaceful, loving ourselves in every way. And this is why happiness is a inside job that you give yourself each and every day. I am Cosmic Intelligence. Yeah! Here to serve humanity in sacred love, abundance consciousness, co-creating realities authentically, organically, in every way. Happy within ourselves or within myself and reflections of myself in every way. Being who we came here to be, to shake shit up in reality, unapologetically. Happy with our way of being and living the truth from our heart and projecting it in reality. Once again, I am Cosmic Intelligence. Do have a beautiful, spectacular, awesome, magical day, just as you are. I love each and every one of you. Do have a beautiful day now. One love, one love, one love. Bye.